no! Oh no! Oh, this seemed fun. This seemed crazy. Tommy G.
I'm Tommy G. Today I'm with United States Marines.
Hoorah! Ain't this the people that be on stream? They be on I saw them on TikTok. They be like, one, thank you. Isn't that them? Isn't that these people, bro, that be doing that, bro? I swear it is, bro. I swear it is. Hoorah! 3, 2, count!
If you were to think of 3 words to describe a U.S. Marine, what would you say?
Tough, determined, motivated.
I must shoot him before he shoots me! Say I'm out!
What?
Bro, you about to piss me off screen.
Oh my god, this looks like, I'm not gonna lie, this looks bad, bro. Boot camp?
This is Marine Corps Boot Camp, which some consider the most challenging military basic training in the world. From the moment a recruit steps off the bus, they are considered federal property, and they are subject to 13 grueling weeks where every moment of their day is tightly controlled. Drill instructors have the job of taking average American teenagers, psychologically breaking them down, and then forging them into a war-ready Marine. Today we have...
No, that can't be right. That can't be right. You're telling me people sign up for this? People sign up to do this? This is jail, but you're training. This is crazy. I don't like that.
Unfiltered access to see what it takes to make a United States Marine. Let's get to it, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's video.
Folks, let me ask you this.
Don't yell at me. You see, my problem is if they yell at me, bro. If I got off a Marines bus for boot camp and you started yelling at me, bro, you gonna have to take me home, bro. Cause I'm gonna yell at your face back, bro. Stop. Like, who the fuck are you yelling at, nigga? Like, I know you're fucking not yelling at me, telling me to stand somewhere. Nigga, if I wanna, yo, bro, calm down. Talk to me nicely, please. Like, you an adult, I'm an adult, we adults. Calm down. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not gonna deal with this.
Let's go! Get off the bus!
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that.
Aboard Rico Recruit Depot, Paris, South Carolina. And you have just seen the first steps towards becoming a member of the world's finest fighting force. Starting now, you will train as a team. Will sleep, lead, eat, and train as a team. Do you understand? Aye, sir!
I want you to imagine 18-year-olds that only a week ago were chilling with their friends, full of their own opinions, maybe trying to sneak a couple beers at a graduation party.
Oh no, they gotta buzz it. I forgot they gotta buzz their hair.
They are living in a reality where not 1 second of their day is up to them. My guess is for many of these recruits, this new reality is hitting them like a truck.
I forgot they have to buzz their hair. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't want to do that. That is crazy. Nah. Oh, no. Yeah, nah, that would be the first thing I'm fighting you about. You're not touching my hair, boy. Stop, leave me alone. Don't touch me.
What you have to know about a military base is its own little world. It's intentionally that way because you want these recruits to be dialed in, buying into the program. You're taking a high school kid from across the United States and forging them into a fighting unit.
It's still on Fall Guys? Oh,
months.
good looks, bro.
This is a very transformational land.
I don't know why it was just on Fall.
In my childhood, being obsessed with wanting to be a Navy SEAL. I went to a wrestling camp in 8th grade, an intensive Navy SEAL wrestling camp at the Naval Academy. It was 4 practices a day for 8 days, and they kicked the shit out of you. The military was also always something that I admired so much. The people that can accomplish special forces training, I just thought were the coolest, toughest people there were. In an era when it feels like things have gone a little soft, I'm just excited to tap in with the Marines and see what it's like.
No, I'm still stuck on how Tommy G gets this intel, bro. This is
so tell us what we're walking up to.
Okay, so these are the yellow footprints. When we get the recruits from the airport, they'll get on a bus, they'll ship here. The drill instructor tells them, hey, all of you, sit up straight, get off my bus, put your feet at a 45-degree angle, just like that.
What is a 45-degree angle?
How is this latest batch looking?
How is somebody supposed to figure that out?
Just as much as any other form of new recruits trying to transition. They're scared. They don't know what's going on.
Scary,
we just have to guide them.
What made you join?
I wanted to join just because I wanted to get out of where I was and how life was treating me. It didn't really fit my motivations.
I'm not gonna lie though, these are the dudes that you're scared to see on the side of the highway. Like, if you see him, bro, he's gonna give you every ticket in the world, bro. Hat down, he's gonna look for every reason to arrest you, take you back to the station, because he's not to be fucked around with, bro. Hands on the dashboard all the times, don't turn the light on. Hey, bro, if he tell you to get out the car, you better get the fuck out the car, because no joke.
In terms of progressing, I came here and I found exactly what I wanted.
Discipline Street.
Roll set march! Roll set march! Tighten up!
Oh, they got him in the booty shorts.
Come on! Alert! Alert! To the right! Forward road! Turn half left!
What are they even saying?
Zero!
Oh, now they gotta run?
These fresh recruits got here 18 hours ago and have not slept, and now they are marching towards their barracks to begin an hour.
Did you just say 18 hours of no sleep? Yeah, no, this is jail. This is jail for sure.
Hours-long process of getting their bed ready to lay down for the first time since getting to boot camp. It's safe to say most of these kids are probably feeling cooked right now.
Zero!
I'm faking a cramp. I'm gonna fake a cramp.
4, 3, 2, 1! 4, 3, 2, 1! Ready, move! Yeah, let's go. Get the hatch. Aye, sir. Count them as they come in. Aye, sir. You, stand right there. Aye, sir. Tell them to take their covers off. Aye, sir. Covers up. Hurry up, go to your spot.
Oh, nah.
Something I want you guys to pay attention to.
This is
Everyone
insane.
looks the same, the haircut the same, they're marching the same. This is how you break down the individual and you build a team. When you fight out there, you can't, it's never an individual battle. You gotta rely on the person next to you, and this is just the foundation of all of that.
Black line, ready, move! Yeah! Ready, scream, kill! Yeah! Black line, ready, move!
Just look like a bunch of ball sacks, bro. Look like a bunch of clean ball sacks. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Everybody. Holy.
Zero, go!
Everybody look like a clean ball sack. What are they even doing? Bro, stop screaming, bro. Please.
All of you scream done, sir!
So these recruits got here approximately like 18 hours ago.
Okay, I see the beds are not made. Have these guys slept yet?
No, they haven't slept. So from the moment they wake up on Tuesday and they're going through the basic process to like get out from their recruiter, get on a plane, get on a bus, get here, they haven't slept since then, and they won't sleep until about 8 p.m. tonight.
So these guys are tired, they're confused, and it's like a fish out of water. They're in a whole nother world.
100%. The receiving drill instructors, our process, we're the splash of cold water in these recruits' face. They're like, hey, you're now aboard.
Hey, yo, this is
and they're
crazy.
and they're figuring it out. They're getting instruction from their drill instructor all the way until they get in the rack tonight.
I need sleep, bro. You would have. I would have to.
I mean, these are the top 10% of the Marine Corps. If you come here, I guarantee you, we can make you a man.
It became clear these Marine recruits receive probably thousands of orders a day, to which they are only able to reply, "Aye, sir." There is no room for questions, comments, or concerns, and to me, having to behave with this level of obedience would be very mentally draining.
I'm Staff Sergeant Solzano.
And how long have you been a Marine?
About a little over 8 years now.
This Marine, Solzano, just won the title of fittest Marine on Paris Island. And if you can't tell by looking at him, he is a prototype Marine who is built like a brick shithouse. Here's what he had to say. And what got you into this?
College wrestling didn't work out, so then I was recruited in the office. I said I want to join.
College wrestling didn't work out for this nuthead? Yo, Yo, y'all college coaches are not scouting right, bro, because this is a nuthead, bro. This dude's neck is the size of like a fucking tractor.
Too easy.
Do you want to get deployed?
Yes, 100%. That's the whole goal. We train, we do all this training for nothing. That would kind of suck. So
they want to get deployed.
You want to go out there and for the world's greatest fighting force.
So you just want to see action. You don't care if it's Antarctica, Afghanistan.
Gang, I'm not trying to get deployed.
100%. That's it.
Do you ever look?
Wait. So military guys, like y'all goal is to get deployed? Like I thought the goal was just to go out there and get like a paycheck, like the little the truck, the little car, and then call it a day. And then retire without even getting deployed. You telling me y'all want to get deployed? Fuck that. Me, I'm saying in my little file, hey bro, if I get deployed, bro, I'm quitting. I'm quitting right there. If I'm sitting down and I'm eating my little MREs, shit kind of good. I just got used to it. Fuck a red light start. Woo 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 woo. Jayden, you gotta go. I'm not going. I'm quitting right there. I'm quitting.
Look at the news and think like,
there's no way I'm
this is
staying.
why we're going to war. Oh, I don't support that. It doesn't matter to you at all.
So there's a commanding officer. He has his orders. He gets his orders for someone else, but he passes it to us, and we do the commander's intent. We just push forward.
Do you think most Marines are like you in the way that they're just biting at the chomp to get to war?
No. No one wants war. No one wants that. We're not wanting to start a war or anything like that, but we are wanting to actually go support, do our job, and do what we were trained for, and go help out any way we can.
Before you were a Marine, like what was your life like?
So I'm from California. I'm from Merced, California to be exact. Everyone always has trauma or everyone has a bad thing. Here, no one cares. It's like everyone has it. And some of my buddies, they don't have dads or they don't have moms. We all make jokes. I say we joke about it all the time. I say, throw me a football. He can't throw me a football. I was like, I know you didn't have a dad growing up. It's like that.
There's people watching that are the age that they could sign up if they wanted to.
That's a crazy joke.
What is your advice to people out there that are thinking, do they want to join the Marines?
I would not be where I'm at.
Don't join the Marines. Don't. Whatever he's about to say, don't listen to him. Do not join the Marines.
Right now, if I stayed home compared to where I am now, a lot of my buddies already gotten arrested. They are either dead or anything like that.
So this was a life-changing event for you?
100%. Everyone can do it, but are you willing to push yourself to that, or you're not willing to give up?
Just get a job.
That's it.
In the near distance, we heard a female drill instructor shouting at some new recruits, so we went over to check it out. This is what we saw.
Do they have to get balled too? Did she drop it? Oh, she's weak. Yo, I know she tight. Like, why did my mom tie me up for this? I don't do this. I just wanted to bedazzle my water bottle. Look at her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not sweet for her, bro. She over there limping already, bro.
Okay, so right now you're looking at a group that is about 36 hours, no sleep. They got here yesterday. They've been going all day, yelling, marching, orders, and that's the formula here. Get them tired, get them physically exhausted, so you can break them down and mold them into a team.
Get into the classroom, all you scram out! Let's go, run! God bless America, hurry the freak up! Pick it up and go! Go! Tighten it! Cover! Align! Let's freaking go! Let's go! Say something back to me! Girl, if you don't grab your trash and get over here. She so broke off and pick up the
she switched from like her drill sergeant to like her she said, girl, pick up your shit. You know she not playing around now, bro. Yeah, bro. She didn't sign up for this either. Her parents signed her up.
Freaking Pat! Girl, scream. Say I'm out! Let's go! Run! Say I'm out! Ears! Ears! I promise you it's not that freaking heavy. Scram out!
You're not even holding it.
Pick it up! Bro, how the freak you expect to do a freaking hike if you can't even carry 2 freaking things? My grandma can walk faster than that scram out. Let's go!
Get up there now!
Let's go! Give me the tall one out here.
Nah, yeah, I'll get some.
Carry her freaking pack. Run.
Grab the bag!
The tall one. What's the tall one?
Girl, absolutely not.
Seeing recruits struggle on just a day and a half.
No, this is crazy. This is
how many will
wild.
actually make it through boot
They on the
camp.
girls crazy.
Only about 10 to 12% of them.
But you know, I low key kind of expect that because I feel like girls are so like more like I don't want to say disobedient. They just have like their own opinion and they more stronger about it, bro. And it's harder to change their mind. So that's real.
Will end up quitting basic training. And this group will have to level up quickly because in just 10 weeks, they will be expected to hike over 40 miles in a key challenge period called the Crucible.
You're going to pick up
What's 40
your
miles?
freaking pack.
How long is 40 miles?
This is our receiving center, so they get here, they get on those yellow footprints, they move up, and they come through our silver hatches. They'll only do that once in their life. And once they're in these silver chairs, that's where we start going through just their initial, like, hey, I need your basic info, your next of kin info. We start taking all the stuff out of their pockets, all their personal items, determining what's contraband and they're not allowed to take into training.
Contraband?
And what they're going to retain, like their critical information, their personal IDs, any kind of money they might have, all that. This is their bond envelope. And what they're going to do is they're going to make one phone call to their next of kin, whoever they think that is. That's their mom, their dad, their wife, their husband, whoever. And that's a script. And they're all going to give that at once, and they're never going to talk to anybody again, at least verbally, until they complete recruit training.
Now you see, this is crazy. Now this is a different type of like jail. Like, is this like Marine boot camp or is this jail? I need to know right now because this seems like jail.
I just want to highlight this in this
That
era,
is insane.
2026, being on your phone all the time.
That
be
is
told
insane.
For 13 weeks, no communication. That's a big game changer for a lot of people.
100%. Elsewhere in the building, right back here is our barber shop. Every male recruit is going to come through, and they're going to wind up with a clean-shaven head.
Do my leg attach! Open it up! I'm in.
Bro, I can't go baldy. Baldy?
Where'd you initially come from?
Pittsburgh.
I'm from Warren, Pennsylvania.
I'm from Pittsburgh, sir. New Jersey, sir.
Why'd you join the Marines?
Do something different. Travel.
Just want to do something a little different with my life. New start.
I wanted something greater in life in the future and to have a brothership like this that can go more than a lifetime.
I wanted to give my mom a better future, sir.
Getting realer every second.
I'll finally be able to experience something that most people won't experience.
Being a part of a family like this is definitely surreal.
This is nasty. Don't even care. No alcohol,
From there, we
no
take them
nothing,
through the rest
just
of the building.
straight.
These are the famous phones where recruits would come through and they would execute their script saying, hey, you know, I'm now safely aboard Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Paris Island. I've arrived safely. Please don't send any food, all that.
Have you ever seen it break somebody if they can't reach home?
No, we don't really leave them the time to realize, oh, I haven't been able to get in touch with anybody.
I look at this boot camp as one big detox from your phone, from any drugs you were doing before, your high exercise. It's a transformation period.
No, 100%. I think you see that when you'll see the kind of product that comes across the parade deck at the end, it's totally different than what we got here on Tuesday night.
I would be so scared to be in an environment like this.
I mean, can you imagine someone telling you when you can lift your leg, when you can breathe, when you can move, yelling, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. It's just the repeated pressure of conforming. I think that's really tough. We're in such an individualistic society that conforming like this is probably tough for most people that walk through the door. So far today, we've seen a lot of very new recruits. These are guys that are about to graduate. And you can tell by the way they carry themselves,
they're
their
locked
attitude,
in.
Their energy. It's also really nice having the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
if you're doing a really
in.
tough experience and you know you've almost completed it, you just get that last wind in you. It almost feels like a different species from the recruits that we just saw.
So what you just saw was Charlie Company. They graduate this Friday. They finished the Crucible 2 weeks ago. they are now Marines.
For those that don't know, the Crucible is a sort of Hell Week equivalent for the Marines. It's a ball-busting 54-hour beatdown to test the soul of every recruit that happens at week 10 of boot camp. And while we don't spend much time covering it in this episode, let me know in the comment section if you would like to see a full Crucible episode in the future.
The other thing you have to know about being at Parris Island is you're surrounded by water, so there's bugs everywhere. There's gnats that I guess you shouldn't itch, otherwise you get cellulitis. There's nowhere to run. You're trapped on this island for a while, but luckily it's a good kind of island. We've had a lot of bad islands in the news lately.
Island. This is not a good island. I don't know how this is a good island.
Hit your lights! Say aye, sir! Aye, sir! Face that way.
All right, boys.
Lights out.
Time to go to sleep. We're calling it. We're in an empty barracks.
Dang, they sleep in that thing, but they're sleeping in there too.
We've ever actually got to rent. I mean, look around for a second. We were very early morning, about 3:45.
Dang, he gets his own little thing. That's crazy.
It's a little bit of a hot Georgia day, so this is probably, that's all we need. See you guys in the morning.
Nah, this is crazy.
Before we see the Marines 4 a.m. wake-up call,
Tommy
first,
G, you're a dog,
hey, can you
bro.
see me?
How do you?
Probably
how
not,
are you
because I'm rocking the new Big Dog camo hoodie. Folks, I spent months looking. You can post
and woke up early to witness how the Marines get up for a 4 a.m. workout.
So, gentlemen, what time would you say it is?
4 a.m. waking up for a fucking workout?
Chumps back home.
We're going to see a morning basic daily routine, which is waking the recruits up, getting accountability.
Even work out.
They're going to get them ready to go to their physical training for the morning, which is going to be circuits. They're just going to do a whole bunch of calisthenics and running. You'll probably see them. They'll wake up really groggy, and the drill instructors, they don't care.
Let's! Are you get a line now? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
You counting 18, me down?
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Motherfucker, you better stop counting me down, bro.
4, 3, 2, count! Off!
Oh, he's still sleeping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
5,
9, 2, 57, 58. Last United States Marine Corps recruit. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gentlemen. White Sox. 6-7, 59 minutes, 50, 59 minutes, 48, 59 minutes, 130, 29, 27, 20, 18, 18. Around the waist. Around the waist.
Around the waist.
10, 9.
Yo, chill out. What's going on? Chill out.
Ready, move. 6-8, 59 minutes, 17, 50, 59 minutes, 17, 40, 59 minutes, 17, 30, 29, 17, 20.
It appears we're seeing a countdown every 20 seconds.
Mud, I don't even know what they're saying. Too much is going on.
Yeah, so they're going through their basic daily routine, getting ready to go to physical training. They're getting dressed. They got to wake up, and they will do everything by the number, so to speak. And the drill instructor, they will tell them, hey, you're going to get white socks. Now you're going to put those white socks on. And they'll do that for everything this morning, so it builds that discipline.
Ears! Guide's going to come around, and that recruit's going to come around. You're going to stuff your pillowcase inside of their pillowcase. Ready, move! 60, 59, 58.
Oh, they counting. Oh, they counting quick. He missed. He got off the line.
51, 50, 11.
Oh, they scared. He is scared. That boy is scared.
7, 6.
Oh, he's scared too.
3,
Cooked hairline too.
1.
Okay, right now, folks, it's 4:25. They've been up for 25 minutes, and every single second has been regimented. And I think that is the punishing nature of boot camp, where these days must feel excruciatingly long. You went from being a high school kid playing sports, playing video games, to every second of how you fold, to how you tie your shooter, when you take a shit is strictly enforced by
I can't even. You got to think about that. Damn, you can't even like choose when you want to take a shit. Damn.
That's part of the breakdown process. I can imagine that these days feel very long at this point in the training.
Jog. Oh yeah, keep jogging. Oh yeah. I left my home. To join the arm. Bro, they don't even know what time it is. That's the crazy part.
Do drill instructors have to almost achieve like a mythical presence to their recruits?
Absolutely. Yeah, we are the epitome of a United States Marine. They know that we are the most perfect example of what it means to be a Marine. We can't show any kind of being tired physically, mentally. So it is straining, but it's to sit there and show them like, this is what it means to be the highest caliber.
You're not putting your knees on the deck and break your foot to your left head.
Oh my God.
So I'm talking to you. You look right at me, didn't say anything. Eyeballs. Switch.
Makes you feel like whatever you're doing for your day
This
job.
gets you hard? Yo, bro, pause. Pause on you. You over here, you like,
Folks,
you
next
must
was
like being
breakfast for the
dominated.
Marines, and I was eager to see what a chow hall offered these young recruits.
drinking
Here's what we
Kool-Aid?
saw on the inside.
Good eats, good meal. Who got good cornbread? Carmen, I know you probably like this because you like being dominated. You like another man screaming in your face.
We head next to see a quintessential Marines tradition. Recruits that are a day away from graduating are going for a run, and for their first time in weeks, they will get to see their family members as they jog by. Two hijos in Los Marines?
Yes. Son.
Your son's in the Marines?
Yes, William McCrory. My grandson, Jordan Green.
And what city are you guys from?
We're from New York. We're from
We're from Louisiana.
Atlanta, Georgia. Raleigh, North Carolina.
I'm from Mississippi, but I live in
everywhere.
Your son's becoming a Marine. What's going on?
I'm just so proud of him, and this is his dream, and he's living it, and he's determined.
Yeah, I haven't seen my boyfriend in 3 months, so seeing my boyfriend for the first time in person.
I am so proud of him.
I'm very proud of my brother. Like everything my brother does, he does it with like pure.
Dude. Yeah, y'all know that. She's one of them dudes.
Passion and love. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to see him after 3 months.
Can I ask what's going through your mind right now?
Dude, I'm so excited to see my brother, dude.
Which is really cool.
And what was it like when they told you they want to sign up for the U.S. Marines?
Oh man, I was proud of him, happy, you know.
I just can't wait. I'm so proud of him.
He said it's something that he always wanted to do.
How do you feel now, close to graduation?
Very proud.
Excited, sad, emotional, proud.
He's my great nephew, so I'm proud of him.
Was it scary as a mom having your kid sign up for the Marines?
100%. I cried the first 3 weeks.
No, because he always wanted to do it, so I was prepared for him to do it.
If I was putting the mic on his face, what do you think he'd be saying right now?
Please, Grandma, stop.
Hey, yo, you grip Tommy G. You trying to grip that. Tommy G, you not low. He's trying to grip that.
Didn't want him to do it, to be honest with you.
Tommy G trying to grip Granny.
This is what he was meant to do.
I had to sit down and started crying.
I tried to talk him out of it because what's going on in our world today, I was afraid. He's the best kid anyone could ever have. I know everyone thinks that, but he is. He's just a super good kid.
But was it scary? I mean, we have a war that might be happening. Was it scary to know your brother, your son might be going to war one day?
I mean, yeah, but he signed up for this. I know truly, like in my heart,
That means if he die, he die.
Now you have to realize, for these families, this is the first time they're seeing their loved one in 13 weeks. There's a lot of people very close to tears. It's very emotional, a lot of pride. It's very beautiful. See.
So emotional, so cute.
Set your goal, you were disciplined in your approach, and you attacked, did you not?
Yes, sir!
Marines exist for one reason and one reason alone.
Aye, sir!
And that is to close with, destroy our enemies wherever.
So is there ever a fat Marine?
Because we are at war. Right now, our country's enemies are out there.
Guys, I want to point out something I noticed. Compare the energy of this group of gun-ho Marines to the group of early recruits we saw that could barely lift their pack. To me, the difference is night and day. And I think the magic in this equation is a relentless drill instructor who believes within 13 weeks they can transform nearly anybody into a Marine.
My name is Colonel Anthony Baraletti. I'm the commanding officer of the Recruit Training Regiment in the Marine Corps Recruit Depot at Paris Island.
And what is that like in 2026?
And really, in 2026, what we've found is a renewed sense of purpose in ensuring that we're balanced, not only in safeguarding the legacy of our Corps and the awesome responsibility we have with that and taking the trusted youth of America and transforming them in mind, body, and spirit, but also in preparing them for the future operating environment, understanding all of the changes that are happening strategically, and figuring out the best way to ensure that we are making Marines that can fight and win in that environment.
There's whole new warfare we're seeing
Somebody
between
dumb that the
Ukraine
fuck down. What the
and
fuck did
what's
he
happening
just
in
say?
Gaza and what's happening in Iran. Does that change how basic goes for Marines?
Fucking no.
So I would say yes and no. The foundational elements, the traits of an individual Marine have always been the same. We look for individuals that are looking for a sense of purpose, that want to be part of something bigger than themselves, and that have the character traits, that grit, that desire to be part of a team, to give back, to be ready to fight for those that are either unwilling or unable to fight for themselves.
God.
So there's a lot of young people watching that think they might want to do this. And to me, I encourage anyone that thinks this is their calling to go for it. But I do know that generationally, we're asking ourselves a lot of questions. Do we want to fight for a government that we feel like maybe, is this Epstein's war? Is this Israel's war? Is this an oil war? But the truth is we need fighters. And so it's this weird kind of yin and yang to the question of should you fight for your country? And these are questions I can't ask anyone here. Like no one, I can't put a guy in the spot and say, hey, sir, is this Israel's war or not? Because at the end of the day, what they got to do is they sign up to fight, and no matter who sends them, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, they got to go do it, and that's what they're built to go do. But I'm interested to hear you guys in the comments. Are you interested in fighting a war? What do you think about this government and fighting for them? Because after all, it's the guys in the front lines that are sacrificing. It's not our politicians in suits. So just something to think about.
We are about to head to the Marine pool facility and witness a high-stakes situation. Waiting inside are guys struggling to pass their swimming requirements, where if they fail, they are unable to become a United States Marine.
So wait, what if you can't swim?
Oh,
so you just can't be a Marine.
Unforgiving place. This would be probably where I would struggle the most.
Tommy can't swim?
The other crazy thing about physical endurance is it doesn't take much more than 2-3 minutes.
Wait, so
you
what do you have to do?
For 3 minutes, you're going to be toast. You try to do push-ups for 3 minutes, you're going to be toast. It doesn't take long to kind of really test yourself. And so we're going to be with a group that needs more reps on the swimming. Maybe they didn't grow up learning to swim, or they just didn't do it a lot as a kid. And so now as an adult, they got to catch up on the fly in Marine training, which is another little cool benefit. Any weakness you come in here with, it's going to get hammered out, smoothed out, and when you exit, that's just another thing you can add to the list that now you can do that you couldn't before. Would you guys say that the swimming is one of the more challenging aspects of Marine training?
I would say it's definitely up there, because a lot of times when recruits get here, most of them just don't know how to swim.
What kind of recruits that come here would you say cannot swim that well?
It depends. Sometimes we have companies that do pretty good at swimming. So on the first day, we usually get about around maybe a third if we're lucky. Pass the qualifications, then the rest of it, usually by the end of the week, we're able to get about 95% of the company through.
And what are they going to be doing today?
So today we're doing their general qualification. We call it Water Survival Basic and Water Survival Novice. So they're going to do a 25-meter assessment. So the length of the pool is 25 meters. So they're going to start from one end, swim to the other side. Once they get out, they're going to go on to the tower. And from there, they're going to jump from that tower and swim what we call 50 meters. And so they're going to be swimming towards us, and they're going to hook a left, and they're going to go swim towards one of the ladders over there. Once they get over there, they're going to get out, and they're going to start going through prep work for their stay on the surface qualification.
So important aspect. Let's see how warm or cold the water is.
Cold.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Nice little swim at the gym.
Yours. You want to make sure that you're 1 arm's distance away from the red stanchion. Hey, we're about to do the 25-meter self-assessment.
Swimming in boots is crazy.
Hey, so what's going to happen is just like Monday, you're going to freaking get in, you're going to swim across. If you touch the bottom, you're going to stand up. Make sense? Yes, sir. You're going to put your hands high in the sky and you walk to the freaking side of the pool. Yes, sir. You understand? Yes, sir. First group, get in and start swimming. Next group, yellow footprints. Hey, recruit, you. Why are we grabbing the ladder?
What ladder?
Yeah, you did. Get out.
What ladder did he grab? Yo.
Get over here, get 3 recruits side by side, and face the front. Yes, sir. Get in, start swimming.
Jesus. So you got a back pedal swim?
Is this the biggest thing that removes a Marine out of the group?
No, we do a great job at getting them in the water and getting them confident. This is not the single greatest failure point for recruits. I would say overall adapting to recruit training and the lifestyle of a Marine is what gets them.
And so these guys are on the edge of, if they don't get it together, that their road ends.
Well, we have another attempt tomorrow as well, so this is not like the last chance for them.
But they know in their heads that
it's winding down, though.
And then these guys that did make it, their next
event is going to be going to the tower. Yes, they're going to jump off the Temple Tower. We've had some people who don't do well with heights at all.
So right now we're looking at this class. I would say maybe 15-20% is passing, and then we have a big group over here that just keeps on having a struggle with their swimming.
Pull.
Jesus.
You're good. Get out. Don't touch my ladder. Don't touch my ladder. Get off my ladder. Let's go.
Get off my ladder. Get off my ladder. Why can't they use the ladder?
Right, ready, step. Left, ready, step. Right, ready, step.
So what is they training for with this one? What are you what are you training for?
Go! Swim!
Yo! Oh my God! Yo, is he drowning?
Mess him up. Breathe.
Oh my God!
How would you feel if somebody?
Yo, he was drowning.
No, good. Get up. Get out of the pool.
Yo!
Somebody else quit on you. That's if you rely on them, right?
Yo!
You don't need help. You're doing fine.
He was drowning.
You have no confidence in yourself. Do you? Guess who cares? Nobody. You do it for the person next to you, not for yourself. Go on the tower and do it again. Listen. You're not. Look at me. You're not gonna quit. Quitting is not an option. Yes, sir. Right. Ready. Stop.
Here he goes.
Stay calm, Wells. Just breathe.
Bro, I would be
Breathe,
cooked.
Wells. Just breathe and swim.
So we're on our way to
Just
see
breathe
some field
and
training.
swim. That's
I believe it's
crazy.
tactics.
That is
how to
wild.
move stealthily, how to move as a unit. And these are the basics. Once they graduate basic training, then they would go on to infantry training or something more advanced that they would see
How
in the
is this
field
the basics?
during war. But what do you teach someone fresh out of high school about war? That's what we're going to see. So I'm kind of interested in this because as a coach,
Tommy Dree over here
from a
driving
wrestling
this
perspective,
big
if I have a
truck.
high school or
Jesus.
college guy come into the room, it's very easy to show them a lot. But if a first day wrestler comes into my room, it's harder to cater to them. So I want to just know what the basics are, what they're showing, and see what it's like training out in the field here. Tom,
Hey,
nice to meet you.
Brad, nice to meet you. So what these recruits are working through right now is basic warrior training. So it's one of the phase 3
tap in with
recruit
motion,
training
playing
iterations
Scribble
that they
IL.
go through prior to starting to execute the Crucible. What they're doing right now is the day movement course. To kind of back it up and talk about basic warrior training, it's a week-long individual through fire team, which is an element of
I don't know who Mo is.
recruits and assistants training evolution, where they learn the foundational field skills and like really just building the scaffolding of their field skills prior to them going to the School of Infantry and then on to the Fleet Marine Force. So the first 2 days of basic warrior training, they're really in the classroom and out in the field doing a lot of practical application for land navigation. So
they've never done anything like this or anything like, especially when they get. You've seen it when the receiving.
So what? You want me to play Scribble IO with him or something?
Before, never did a sport, never did anything like that. So again,
Never ran from the cops. They never have to go over a fence.
never and nothing crazy. We call the twiddle their thumbs to the Fortnite generation. So all they did was play video games. They just seen it, never done it. Them is us trying to teach them actually how to be athletic.
Can you just talk about getting sandy during training? What is that like?
All right, hold up.
Being comfortable, uncomfortable. Sand is, no matter where it's at, it's uncomfortable. So
It gets in the crevices of your body when you move, your armpits when you run, your crotch, your butt crack and all that.
Yeah, I want to play. I just want to watch finish this
most
video
people might consider
because
giving
it's
up
low-key
at a
wild.
certain phase, whether it's the crucible, the water.
I would say it varies from recruit to recruit. It's one of those things where I always tell them when you hit that point, it's going to vary for all of you. But you have to remember the why you came here. The why you came here will take you through that hard time. You have to remember that your mind is stronger than what your body is.
What's the
if you
why?
can
I'm
mentally
bored?
get over it, you can physically get through it.
Now, you've been in for 21 years. Some people will say this generation is soft. What is your perspective seeing 21 years of people coming through?
I think that is a verbal misconception that gets communicated. Everything is relative.
So you think this class of recruits are just as tough as 20 years ago?
Absolutely.
What we're seeing right here, I think, is the perfect analogy for Marine boot camp. It's tough, it's slow, it's uncomfortable. There's sand going in your gloves, your helmet, your shoes everywhere. And we started this day at 4 a.m. It's not even noon yet, and we're just taking our time slowly, painfully making your way through this sand course. What do they do after this? They move on to the next thing and keep it going. That's Marine boot camp in a nutshell. What's your name?
Varenkov, sir.
And how many weeks in are you?
10 weeks, sir.
And you're the platoon leader?
Yes, sir. The god of the platoon, sir. Hard work and dedication, sir.
What made you join?
What?
This recruit always wanted to be a Marine, sir.
And where you come from?
Alaska, sir.
Really? Whereabouts?
Alaska.
Palmer, Alaska, sir.
What do you like about being a recruit?
Getting taught the discipline, sir.
Okay, what's been the toughest part so far?
Helping all of our brothers stay together.
Making sure that the bottom of the pack doesn't quit. And,
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what have you enjoyed
He's
the
so
most?
like trained. Yes, sir.
What would
Yes,
you
sir.
say
Yes, sir.
if people from your hometown are watching this and are thinking about joining, what would you tell them?
Do it. Serve the country.
And why?
Because we have the best country in the world, sir.
So you got a lot of sand on your face right
Yes,
now?
sir.
You seem like you're embracing it.
Yes, sir.
Is that the only way to really make it, is you gotta just embrace it and,
Yes,
and
sir.
lean into it?
Yes, sir. Embrace the suck, sir.
Do you have a family member that might be watching
Yes,
this?
sir.
Embrace the
Okay,
suck.
can you say something to them back home?
This recruit loves you, and this recruit hopes that you're all taken care of and doing well. And this recruit will see you soon.
You're doing really good?
Yes, sir.
Way to go.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
You too, thank you. To become a Marine,
Very well
you lose
respected,
yourself and then you
honestly.
find yourself again in the back end. But it was very fascinating to observe that recruit in his form. And I feel like that's textbook what you want in a Marine. All right, these guys just completed their exercise out here. Next, they're heading to a classroom to further double down on their education. And up next, we have the chow hall, which I'm excited for. We'll see you there.
What's that? Just like food? This is like a college campus, low key.
So we're going to a new chow hall right now.
The weapons training.
But like just straight,
it's over here
like working out.
on the weapons battalion side of Paris Island.
And how many chow halls on base?
1st Battalion has a chow hall. 2nd and 3rd Battalion share a chow hall called the Consolidated Chow Hall. We have H&S, Headquarters and Services Chow Hall, and then this is the weapons chow hall.
Boot camp food
Chow
review. So just by looking at the
Taco.
food, I can already say it's better than jail food. Definitely cafeteria-esque, which is not surprising given where we are. But part of me wondered, like, if you're the elite fighting forces, do you have elite food? But knowing that it's the military, let's see.
You probably that's a piece of chicken.
Chicken breast. Chicken breast overrated. I'd always go chicken thigh. Juicier. Let's go with the taco.
That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, I'm not joining because of the food. I was wondering if there's going to be a healthier offering. But we have to remember, as the military, although their budget is huge, it's not like the soldiers are having luxurious experiences. I mean, we've seen that across the base. You're not in this because you want a red carpet experience. You're in it because you want to change your life and fight for your country. And so you get the job done. That's what you see here. Eat, go back, shoot, train, sleep, repeat. That's what you see. So I would give this a 5 out of 10. Ooh. Better than jail food, but not top of the line.
A huge part of Marine training is becoming a competent marksman with a rifle. So we head over to a platoon that is practicing shooting drills from distances of 100, 300, and 500 yards.
Ooh, this is
Do you know about how many rounds these guys are shooting a week?
A week? So when they're here at boot camp, they only shoot for 2 weeks. This week, what this company, Mike Company, is doing right now is a course of fire known as Table 1. And then next week, they'll do a different course of fire called Table 2. So the total round count per recruit, I want to say, is around 680 to 700 rounds. But that's all they get while they're at boot camp.
600, 700 shots? That's a lot.
Shall we go towards it?
Sure.
That's a lot of shots.
You're gonna get the outstanding prone position.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this is really the best position to be shooting, bro. I just feel like you're a little too open. You like, I don't know, like you doing the Jordan on the ground while trying to kill somebody. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Can you tell people who you are and what you do?
That's tough.
Yeah, Lieutenant Colonel Scott Furlong on the XO for Weapons Field Training Battalion. I've been here for about 2 months. Prior to that, I was on recruiting duty, managing recruiting for the Southeast United States.
And what is the standard for a Marine that's in basic? What do they got to do shooting-wise?
There's 3 different qualification levels. You have expert, then you have sharpshooter, and then you have marksman. So they have to score within a range of that. And if they don't on the first time, we put them through like remedial training to make sure that they at least try to get qualified.
What do they got to do? What's the task or thing they have to check off the box to be qualified?
So at the end of the day, it starts with weapons handling, safety. You're talking about a lot of young men and women who've never touched a weapon before in their life, regardless if it's a squirt gun all the way to the M16A4. And they go through their weapons safety rules. They get one-on-one training with all the instructors. And if they do violate any safety rules, we mark them in a certain way to show repeat offenders and things like that. If they get too many of those, then we drop them back to a different company and they have to remediate.
Guys, shooting's not much different than basketball. You just got to go on the court, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reps. That's what it takes to be a master. And these guys are doing that. And one thing that's really impressive,
they just compare them to like LeBron or Kobe.
Some of them are very new to firearms and a very clean safety record. I mean, there's a lot of disaster that could happen if you have a bunch of 18-year-olds with guns, and these guys do a great job of making sure the training is safe. Hand-to-hand combat is something every soldier must learn,
fight?
so we head over to a sand pit where a female platoon is doing fight practice.
What's your name and what's your role here?
My name is... Sergeant Nasuki, and I am the senior drill instructor of platoon 3004.
What's the biggest difference between the males and
How'd she get here? How'd she get here?
You tell them to do something, and they do that instantly with 100%, like full force. Females, they'll look at you like how fast, when, where. They'll ask you all those questions just by their facial expressions.
Oh, this seemed fun. This seemed crazy.
Let's go!
Oh no, this is crazy. Oh no, this is crazy. Oh! 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my god, you can't jump on her.
My name is Daniel Nunez. I'm the company commander for November Company.
How long have you been here?
Where are the guys at?
MCRD, Paris Island, since the summer of 2024.
How old were you when you became a Marine?
I joined the Marine Corps immediately after college. I was about 22, 23 years old. Joined back in 2019.
What's your why for being here? What gets you up every day?
At first, it took a while for me to understand, my purpose when I was joining. I just wanted to work. But once I became an officer of Marines, my purpose is clear. My purpose is the Marines. They're my why. They're the reason I wake up.
That's a crazy why, but I guess that's the why. Family then.
We're here during a special moment. They're about to see their kids for the first time, and I'm trying to imagine if my own son signed up for this and I hadn't seen him for 13 weeks, how special it would be. What you have to realize from the parents' point of view here is when they send their kids to the Marines, some of them maybe they were in the streets before, some of them were punks, some of them were fat, and now they're looking at a kid with a whole new body and spirit, and it's got to be something to feel that transformation as a parent.
Who do you have graduating today?
Gavin Banks, my son. We're excited. Haven't seen him in like 4 months, so.
Call me soft, but this next scene made me want to cry. You see, we are about to watch Marines who will graduate tomorrow see their family for the first time.
Oh, that's so. This is sweet. This is sweet. Wow. Just everybody's so happy and in tears. This is actually beautiful.
As I see these families celebrating in the background, it makes me think a lot about patriotism. And I think we've been sold this idea that patriotism and nationalism is actually a bad thing. And I disagree a lot, because a good amount of patriotism is what gets a nation to move forward, to be motivated, to build. Because if I know that I love my country, every hour I work is not just for myself, it's my family, but it's for my country. And that's a powerful thing to harness. So I actually feel like as long as we have the right leadership, like using that momentum,
follow me to talk, bro.
Patriotism.
If you want to talk, you can't talk.
So the Marines are going off with their family for the first time. Are they allowed to drink right now if they wanted to?
No.
That's the problem. I don't have a problem, bro.
Nothing to that sense.
Because I'm guessing 13 weeks sobriety, it could be a disaster if they start drinking today.
Correct.
And this is to avoid any behavioral or disciplinary things happening. Just better be safe than sorry.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody want to watch. I don't care.
They're not allowed to drive.
That's the thing, though. You gotta.
Cars or whatever. They're just with their families.
All
and
in your
it's their
mouth.
family time, where they get to spend with them here, but then they got to come back because they still got graduation practice. They still got to do graduation
tomorrow.
Exactly.
Because you got my meat.
They don't make.
You got salami tits, and you have no tits.
Keep that weapon on your.
You don't have any girls around you. You don't got any wee wee. Nothing. At a point, I think you might be gay, Carl.
Arms down. 0. Eyeballs. What's the ditty?
What's the ditty?
Eyeballs.
What's the
When
ditty?
you go down, what's the ditty? Fist smooth, right? Stop acting like phase 1 recruits.
This vid is inside military boot camp. Tommy G.
Fist smooth, scream my man. None of you did fist. Get it back up.
You think? I'm just trying to figure out how Carl know I got salami tits. Like, Carl, you over here looking?
What's your position?
My name is Jones Versar Associate,
The rape
and I'm
feature
experienced
don't
drill
work
instructor
if
here
I'm
at
on a
Delta
website.
Company.
And what made you become a Marine?
I wanted to become a Marine to
You a
get
bot?
away from the reservation that I am from. I'm from a Navajo reservation and located in Granado, Arizona.
These guys are about to finish?
They're graduating tomorrow. Finishing up 13 weeks of training. Tomorrow they'll walk across the
Morib, I'm not gonna lie, you being on the website Twitch is crazy, gang. You just gotta download the app. Like, what are we on?
What we do is
What
kind
are
of
we
make sure that
doing?
their uniforms are within standards.
Can you show me what you're looking for?
So make sure, like, this individual's IPing his shirt. So he's taking off any extra strings from the sewing. Make sure that there's nothing that can get snagged on. He's also already placed his ribbon 1/8 of an inch above
Why this
his
shit blurred
pocket.
out the words
This
on
is
the
the
app?
standard.
Ribbon is that metal.
Or the metal, the shooting badge.
Marines are known for being meticulous
what
about
words
every
is it blurred
detail.
out?
So here we see Marines searching for wrinkles and loose threads to make sure their uniform looks flawless for the next day on graduation.
So it's gotta look immaculate.
It does. Within standard.
Yo, this dude is
About to graduate
beefy,
tomorrow.
bro.
How are you feeling?
This is why I know his
Graduating
wife is
tomorrow, man.
happy.
I've been here for a long time. I got dropped from Fox Company to Charlie Company, so I've been here a little bit longer than everybody else, and I'm
Dang,
pretty
he's a
excited
pussy.
to finally go home.
So it's been a grinder.
He's a
Yeah,
pussy.
yes, sir. You could say that.
If you don't mind sharing, what made you get dropped?
I was just being stupid. Came here with a high school mentality. Got treated like a high school kid.
Okay, and what did you learn upon completion?
I definitely learned like you should watch the things you say. You should watch your mouth.
I struggle with that too.
I learned.
Sav, I wouldn't let him
there's
talk to
a
me like
time
that.
and place
That's crazy.
for correcting people, and there's a time and place where you have to let people learn their own problems. I remember one time when I first got here. Actually, the drill instructor was ITing me, and I was just feeling like weirdly giggly that day. And
Weirdly
there's this thing where
giggly.
we do with our
Yeah,
rifles.
pack this
we go
nigga
like
up. Nigga said weirdly giggly. Nigga's gay.
this, like that. And at first it was fine, and then he made me. put
Yo,
it
that's
behind my
real.
head
More
and go
maples.
like
Can't
that.
you see? You can't
That
even
was
see your
a little
toes.
less funny.
I can imagine
That's
that you
crazy.
get a laugh attack a lot here. If you're not careful,
You can't
have to
even
really
see
keep
your
it
dick
buttoned
when
up.
you look down.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
really even
Laughing
see your
in the
dick?
mystery.
Yes, sir.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank
well
you, sir.
done.
Thank you.
Of course.
He got the
Good to
shortest
meet you.
shorts on
How are
of
ya?
his life.
What made you join the Marines?
I wanted to become the best version of myself, sir. I was not in the best state back home with how my life was going, and I wanted to set a better example for my family, my siblings, my friends, and I wanted to improve myself and become the best version of myself, sir.
I know it might be tough, but there's
He's
a lot of people that
5'2".
can get inspiration from your
Give him
story.
the
Can you get a little
X-ray.
bit more into what was going on in your life before you became a Marine?
Before I became a Marine, I went to electrician school. I'm certified as an apprentice electrician. I was about to land a job. Right before I landed that job, the guy I was supposed to start working with stopped answering my contact, and it's been a dream of mine to be a Marine since I was a young child. So when the electrician route stopped working for me,
so you telling me this dude is over here, he became a Marine just because the other person didn't hit him back for a job? Fucking loser. Jaydadonh thicker than his sister talking about some... Yo, I'm not gonna lie, More Maples, you literally are one Twix bar away from diabetic, bro. I'm telling you, you're one Twix bar away from like literally dropping the whole earth, bro. Like you're fucking up the whole gravity dynamic, bro. I promise to God you are. I promise.
I didn't have much at the time.
One Twix bar, Snickers, M&Ms, peanut, and don't eat anything. Don't eat anything, gang, please.
We had family day today. I got to see my family
Next
for the first time
thing you
after
eat, bro,
3
you're
months.
dropping the world.
Extremely proud of me. Extremely proud of my accomplishment.
What was the most difficult part of boot camp for you?
Boot camp was definitely missing home, sir. Missing my family, my friends.
Maple, how big are you? Bro, just think about, like, right? If you think about fucking the biggest person you know, think like they ate a fucking catered Chipotle. Double that, and then Mort Maples is still bigger than that fucking nigga because he's still fat as fuck. That nigga's big. That nigga's big. He's
Over
just
that,
big ass nigga.
Making a new family here, sir. With my brothers.
I'm dragging it. I'm being serious though.
That's the best way to overcome that challenge, sir.
Congratulations, man. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Hey there.
Yo, Pekin.
Nice to meet you. I heard you have a non-traditional route to the Marines. Tell me about it.
Well, joined at 35. Not from the United States. Came from Venezuela. And I just arrived to the United States 2.5 years ago.
I just got off the game.
Really feel like it's a privilege to live in this country. If you've seen the news, you know Venezuela's been living under a dictatorship for the past 25 years.
Not my build, gang.
That's why I left my country. I have friends who were in prison, some who died under the dictatorship. So getting here, now I live in Washington, D.C., so I got to see Congress, the Capitol, all these symbols of liberty, democracy.
I'm as fried by
made me feel like, you know what, this is a privilege to be here. When I was looking at the options, you know, I'm going to do this at 35.
We got to get on MLB The Show together,
toughest,
bro.
meanest, and elitist force there is in the United States, so I joined the Marines.
Can you sign up as a 35-year-old, or do you get an exemption for that?
The age limit is 29, but you can get an age waiver.
Whatever you want.
Until 39.
What was the best part of boot camp for you?
Honestly,
so he's 35 in the military?
Before getting here, I was worried I was going to get injured.
I'm 325, 10 lean. Damn. Damn. I don't think there's a 320 lean, bro. There's no 320. There's a 320 rolled off your bed. There ain't no 320 lean, nigga. You fucking big as hell. You ain't like, nigga. You not fat. You fat. You fat as fuck.
I was gonna get injured. I was gonna get dropped. And
yo, tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow, not afternoon.
Specifically,
tomorrow night.
The obstacle course, the oak course. Whenever the first time I saw it standing right there at the beginning of the oak course, I was like, yo, I can't do that. I can't jump over those bars. I can't climb that rope. But actually, the first time I passed every obstacle, and it just made me feel invincible. Like I could keep on going, and also keeping up with 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, and be able to finish every physical aspect of boot camp just made me feel like, okay, cool. What's the?
That's you don't have an ass bigger than your mom because you have an ass bigger than your fucking auntie.
Next challenge.
We all know your auntie's ass is fatter than your mom's ass, gang. Please.
Seeing what the next challenge is.
I want to take a picture with you guys.
So just because you're trying to say your mom's ass not fat, you looking. You're weird, first of all.
Representing the country.
Your aunt's ass is fatter.
This moment, documenting your boot camp by taking a picture.
Nigga, Tommy G flicking up with the boot camp? That's crazy.
All right, folks.